Hey guys, what's up? It's Tropical Football here with your host Kevin Kitsos, and we're doing the Premier League table predictions for the 2019-2020 season right after this. So before we start, I'm sorry for not uploading. I was on a trip with limited internet, and I wanted to do the predictions, but I couldn't. And it's also good, so I could get a feel on how the teams were playing. I got to watch some of the games. Arsenal 2 wins out of 2 since 2009 that we've won our first 2 games. Kind of easy, but still, it's a good feeling, man. But we're going to hop into the Premier League predictions. So, number 1, who's going to win the league? Come on, Man City. The consistency they have is superb. The attacking options they have, something that Liverpool doesn't have, the depth, is much higher than Liverpool. They fixed the key issue of Fernandinho getting old. They got Rodri. He looks sharp, great. Looked a little off on the West Ham game, but he's already adapted into the Prem, in my opinion. And then you got Gabriel Jesus is getting many more first-team opportunities by the looks of it, which I'm happy. And yeah, VAR is not their friend after that Tottenham game, man. You score in the last minute, you think you won it, and man, VAR kills you, man. VAR, I don't know if I should make a video on VAR. It has some controversy. I was a fan of it, but I mean, the way it's being used is really killing me. But yeah. So number 1, Man City. Number 2, Liverpool. Runners up, Liverpool. I mean, my main worry, coming from a biased Arsenal fan, maybe Arsenal gets second, because Liverpool, I've been reading a lot, and Liverpool, man, their front three, there's no depth. They have, maybe Origi and Xherdan Shaqiri. That's their only depth. And, all their front three, Salah, Mane, and Firmino have played in AFCON or Copa America. So there's a fatigue sense coming in. So Arsenal might get a result at Anfield, especially with Alisson out and Adrian looking but he did play good in the Super Cup. Going back, 3rd place for me, Arsenal. If we can keep some consistency within the team, and I see our best players coming back, our fullbacks, I don't know how to say his name correctly, Kieran Tierney and Hector Bellerin, and we get Rob Holding back, we got some more depth. Chambers looks great. David Luiz looked okay. We get Pepe fully into the league. Donny Ceballos, what a player. Oh, I love the guy already. We got a decent midfield. I think we can really challenge for the 3rd place spot at least. 4th place, Spurs, for sure. Amazing. They're a really good team. However, they look very flat-sided without their playmaker, Christian Eriksen, as they did in the Aston Villa game. And if he leaves, man, they're getting 4th. Dele Alli can come back, but still, I think there's still some inconsistency in the squad, and the mentality is wrong for them. They really need to win a trophy, man, to really get that mentality going. But 4th place, Spurs. 5th place, Man United. Sorry, Man United fans, but Harry Maguire isn't going to be enough. And Daniel James, new guy, not really much. But if Pogba isn't playing, your team isn't playing, man. Because Pogba is really pulling the strings in the midfield. You have Scott McTominay. He's pretty young. He can't perform consistently good throughout the whole season. And Nemanja Matic is okay. So, and Fred, what's happened to Fred, man? But Man United, I think they'll have a really strong season, high ups and downs, but they really need some cover in the midfield department. Next up, not Chelsea. I see Leicester City breaking into the top 6. I just watched the game of Chelsea versus Leicester. Oh, that was a fantastic end-to-end stuff. I love those games. It's open games. You're going back and forth, back and forth. But Chelsea, Frank Lampard, he's not going to have enough time to integrate his philosophy into the team, especially with the transfer ban on them. Couldn't really bring anyone he wanted. He really has to experiment with the squad, see what he can improve on, but their first 2 results haven't been good. I really don't see them improving. However, for Chelsea fans, coming from a fellow American, Christian Pulisic, man, that guy, he's a baller. But yeah, next up I have Wolves. Wolves did a bunch of summer signings. Pretty sure they got Vallejo from Real Madrid on loan and Patrick Crotone. I love Crotone. I don't know. I like AC Milan for some reason. So yeah, but I see Wolves really breaking in. I mean, last season they did really good, especially against the Big Six. There's a statistics somewhere like they performed better against the Big Six than against like the bottom six or something like that, or teams placed below them when the table was done. Which is if they improve on the consistency, and they can, you really in the Premier League you need to grind out those 1-0 results. You gotta just see them through. You got 2 smash and grab goals, like something Leicester used to do actually. Well, not when they won the league, but what you do is, you defend, one long ball, finish it, 1-0, just grind it out. Waste time, blah blah blah. You gotta grind out those results, and I don't think Wolves had that in them. I think they have a good squad, and I think they'll do much better this season. Next up, Chelsea. I mean, it's a transition era for Chelsea, and I think they're a step behind Arsenal. But I think next season they'll do very well. But this season, Frank Lampard's still getting used to it. Can't really put his own players that he wants into it, pretty much. So it's gonna be a tough year for Chelsea. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? Next up, West Ham. I really see them breaking into the top 6. Maybe in a couple of years. Well, not top 6, but I really see them, really improving, especially with the signings they've made. Felipe Anderson last year, Haller, that guy, perfect target man. You're much better than Arnautovic for sure. And then who's on the other side? That guy Pablo Fornals, he looked promising. Lanzini. I saw them play against Man City, man, and they played well. They played exceptionally well. Not exceptionally, they lost 5-0, but if they sort out their defense, I mean, you also play Man City. But still, I think they played pretty well. So I'm going to try to speed through these, because the video's kind of long already. Next up, I have Everton. They got a bunch of new summer signings. Moise Kean. You already got the likes of Richarlison, Bernard in there. Brazilians. But I think they can get better. But one thing that they're really going to suffer with is the Idrissa Gana Gueye. He left to PSG over the summer, and they couldn't get a really good replacement for him. So I think that midfield is going to be kind of open during games. But yeah. Next up I have Bournemouth. Sorry if I said that wrong. Bournemouth is just a mid-table team, man. You got the likes of Ryan Fraser. I mean, they're really fun to watch, man. Their pace is excellent. And it's also, when you see Bournemouth play a big team, it's probably going to be an open game. They're really exciting to watch play, but I don't see them moving up in the near future, because I don't know, have they even made any good signings? I'm sorry, but I really don't know. Next up I have Newcastle. Lots of people have been saying Newcastle will be relegated. I highly doubt that. You got a guy, sure, he doesn't have experience. The guy is a Newcastle fan. He's gonna put his heart and soul into the team. He knows the team in and out because he's a fan. I mean, if I managed Arsenal, we would win Champions League. But he's a fan, and plus they have a Brazilian, Joaquim, and he looks really well. I mean, that's the type of forward you need. A strong, buff dude who can play as a target man. What a target man is, they launch the ball up to him, he brings it down, and he waits for the wingers to pass by. And I saw him play against Arsenal, and if Joaquim and Allan Saint-Maximin, who is a new signing, can link up, and if Saint-Maximin can be disciplined, because he has some discipline issues, if Saint-Maximin can really step things up, and he can become a top player. That guy is terrifying. He is so fast. Wow. Next up, I have Southampton. Last year they struggled. I saw them struggling a lot. Switched managers, got Hasenhuttl, I don't know how to say it. It's something Hasenhuttl. Like that. I think he's done well for Southampton. I haven't really seen any summer signings for them. Yeah, I don't know any summer signings. They have a decent squad. I think they'll do well. They won't get relegated. Next up, I have Watford. They would have been higher on my list, but these 2 games they've lost. They're 20th spot right now. But also, I saw them sign Ismail Assar. That guy looks like a beast. Oh, he's terrifying to play against. But I can't really see Watford doing anything exceptional, especially when they have Troy Deeney in their team. In 15th place, I have Brighton. Lots of people say we're Brighton, we're going to get relegated too. And I don't agree with that. Brighton, I hate them because they always take points off of Arsenal. But, man, they're disciplined. Like, they know how to defend. They have 2 underrated defenders, Lewis Dunk and Shane Duffy, in my opinion, who make an excellent partnership. They have some good attackers. I do not want to know why they loaned out Anthony Knockaert, to Fulham. But they also got this new guy from Belgium. Arsenal were interested in him. Like, I don't know his first name, but it's like his last name is Trossard. I think he played for Anderlecht. Yeah, he seems good. He'll actually like add some pace on the wings with Jose Izquierdo, which I think would be really nice for them. And maybe if they get a target man. I don't know why I like target man so much. But still, yeah. Next up I have Burnley. Burnley. It's Burnley. I mean, they play really well at home. But on the road, they don't show up to games. So they won't get relegated, but it's not like they're going to do anything special this season. But yeah. Next up, in top spot above the relegation zone, I have Norwich. I saw them play against Liverpool at Anfield. And if it wasn't for that first guy, I don't know his name, that first guy's own goal, I think they could really get it. They were really getting into that game. They created a bunch of opportunities. And that guy, I remember reading an article about him before the league started about Pukki. He's from Finland, the striker. And it's like all his first shots on target of each campaign, he scored, and he scored against Liverpool. That guy, I look forward to watching him. That guy, Joaquin, Sebastian Haller, Wesley, most Brazilians, but these strikers, all these new strikers, the Premier League is getting more exciting every year. More teams are looking to break into the top 6, investing more. It's really exciting. But yeah, Norwich, only person I know is Pukki, unfortunately. And next up in the 18th place is Aston Villa. I'm sorry, Villa fans. But it's either going to be between Norwich or Villa for that top spot in the relegation zone. Villa played really well for against Tottenham. And I don't know what Jack Grealish really has to show up this season. Wesley has to show up this season. They bought a guy from Egypt this summer. I do not know his name, unfortunately. It was like Al Hassan, I think. He looked really good. But yeah, there's also a Scottish guy from them who scored against Tottenham, looked good. Defense looked pretty good. But it's going to be between Norwich or Aston Villa getting relegated. I'm sorry. But yeah. Next up, a surprising one is Crystal Palace. No, I am not salty we didn't sign Zaha. But Crystal Palace, they lost Wan-Bissaka. I mean, at least thinking in the NFL way, if a player didn't get his move to another club, I mean, why is he going to try, right? I mean, he doesn't want to be there. I think it was better for Palace to sell him to Everton for a much higher fee. Because Zaha, I think he's going to bring a bad energy to the team, honestly. I just don't see them doing well this season. I'm sorry. But that Zaha vibe is going to kill everything in that training camp. I mean, I'm calling it. You look in December, you're going to get all these reports. Oh, Zaha refuses to train, or Zaha sent to the U23s to train. I think he's going to be dropped a lot. I don't know. I don't think he's happy there. Must be really disappointed, but yeah. Last but not least, I see Sheffield Wednesday. I think that's their name. Sheffield Wednesday? I sound like a retard right now. But Sheffield, I don't think they're going to do well. No, just got into the Prem. Haven't been there for 10 plus years. And it's not going to work out for them. I'm really sorry. It's the only team I haven't seen play, Sheffield. I mean, they did beat Crystal Palace, but I mean, so those are my predictions. If you don't agree with them, leave a comment. I love to discuss with people about what they think, their thoughts and everything. So please share with your friends, leave a comment, subscribe. And also, we're gonna start. If my dad pays for TV subscription by Saturday, we'll do goal reactions at Anfield. I'm excited for that one. I am. And yeah, just goal reactions. I'm probably not gonna do previews or anything. I don't have the time for that. But I'm gonna start working on a big project coming up. I'm not gonna say anything yet. And also, I'm gonna start doing FIFA career modes, or I'm gonna start playing FIFA on here also. So if you guys want to see any more content or any ideas, I'll be here. And yeah, if you want to comment anything, I'll always be here. And have a good day. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe, please. But yeah, see you guys later. I'll probably be a double upload today actually, because I have nothing else better to do. School starts tomorrow. All right, see you guys. Peace.